This is dark psychology. Learn to influence anyone using mind control, manipulation, and deception with secret techniques of dark persuasion, undetected mind control, mind games, hypnotism, and brainwashing. Written by Adam Brown. Read by Nick Dolle. Chapter 1. What makes manipulators so effective? Psychological manipulation refers to the form of social influence that targets to change the perception or behavior of other people through underhanded, abusive, or deceptive techniques. Manipulators often advance their interests through these methods and at the expense of others. George Simon, a psychology author, said the psychological manipulation can be successfully carried out when the manipulators conceal their aggressive behaviors and intentions. Learn about the vulnerabilities of their victims to identify which techniques they can use on them and possess a level of ruthlessness that lets them cause harm to their victims without feeling any guilt or remorse. Manipulators often use covert, aggressive means to get what they want. According to Harriet Breaker, author of Who's Pulling Your Strings, there are certain techniques that manipulators use to take control of their victims. They use positive reinforcement, such as praise, excessive apologizing, approval, money, attention, public recognition, superficial charm, and superficial sympathy. They also smile and force laughter. Conversely, they may use negative reinforcement such as removing their victims from negative situations as forms of rewards. For example, they may tell their victims that they do not have to do a difficult chore if they allow the manipulators to do something to them. Manipulators also often use partial or intermittent reinforcement. Partial or intermittent negative reinforcement creates doubts and fears, while partial or intermittent positive reinforcement encourages the victims to persist. In addition, manipulators may use punishment such as yelling, intimidation, silent treatment, nagging, emotional blackmail, swearing, threats, sulking, guilt trip, playing the role of the victim, and crying. They may also show explosive anger, verbal abuse, and other intimidating behaviors to establish their superiority or dominance over their victims. Simon added lying by commission, lying by omission, denial, minimization, rationalization, selective attention or selective inattention, diversion, evasion, covert intimidation, shaming, vilifying the victim, playing the role of the servant or victim, seduction, projecting blame, feigning innocence, feigning confusion, brandishing anger, and the bandwagon effect to the tactics that manipulators use to control their victims. Both authors also said that manipulators typically exploit the vulnerabilities of their victims. More often than not, the people who become victims are the ones who have a strong desire to please and be accepted by others. They may also have a fear of expressing any emotion that may be regarded as a negative by others.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?